instead.
We also saw Galio mid from EDG. Pawn played it infamously in a loss against Team World Elite in the quarterfinals of the LPL playoffs. IgNar hasn't been spotted, and we might see a 2v2 trade.
Here we go. Looks like the overheat. W for the double stun. MaRin still going in. He's got his flame spitter on. Exhaust is utilized. TusiN's here. Teleport coming through for Apple, and that is going to be a smite. TusiN forces the flash. MaRin goes down for that first blood. They're not going to be able to pursue on Wolf.
And left to SKT.
Here we go again. Easyhoon gets the ult off Frozen. Gets his off as well, but Apple going to teleport into the mid lane right now. TusiN running around his circle. He's going to get some CC down onto MaRin and Bengi. Equalizer goes down. Monsoon can't quite save TusiN, and that is 2 kills as Apple will fall towards the end of that fight also.
But what are they to do?
Wow, well, doing that with Frozen's flash down, there's not a lot of counterplay. If you want to walk up.
Wave against Azir.
And there we go, Roar just trying to take the blue buff. Speaking of that blue buff right now, and the burst from the Sheen, that's enough to finish off Roar.
Strong skirmisher early like the Rek'Sai.
Oh,
Flash from Wolf.
That was clean.
Spoke for itself.
Apple finding himself all alone in that jungle with a Bengi and a MaRin on him, and there's the equalizer going down. Level 11 already hit. Apple just burned to a crisp going through that bottleneck.
Just indicative. The CS, we didn't even talk about it in mid, but we might actually see an engage. Bengi is onto TusiN. They're free hitting TusiN. Not really an engage. It's just 4 people wailing on the piggy lady.
That turret gold that Easyhoon was able to pick up. Roar just getting soloed by MaRin. Flash use on the side. Holy cow. MaRin with the bold plays while his team is doing that dragon. Easyhoon now moving forward, gets knocked up, gets hit by the Zephyr, but he's going to be okay.
So Monty, we see a lot of Azir and Rumble in Champions. MaRin takes over games on Rumble just like Easyhoon does on the Azir. We've seen him build Deathcap. We know his aggression.
The Void Staff as well, just because this matchup versus... Bengi actually getting caught out. Chain of Corruption. There's a nice equalizer, but it's not going to be enough to actually take someone out right there.
Absolutely.
You're 10K ahead. Apple going to try and solo right now. There's the idol going down. MaRin, they know he doesn't have equalizer. TusiN coming in. They want to get this kill. There's the Glacial Prison. MaRin trying to get out of there. Flame spitting uselessly, and will he actually get out? No mana really on this Galio. He overheats, the shield is there, and the turnaround, Apple gets stuck and actually reversed by Bengi. Wolf with the big flash timbers, and now Monsoon not going to be enough to take out Easyhoon. Easyhoon knocked up, so they will escape maybe. Very uncontested Baron here for SK Telecom. TusiN, maybe he'll look to come in, but Bengi going to run some interference. Who needs that? Smite in the pit anyway, chases him off, gets the smite down. That's it. Clean Baron for SK Telecom. It's a lot of failed engages here for SKT, and LZIM's in that unfortunate position of needing to engage with the composition that they were really hoping to be engaged in onto and just kite it out. But when these towers are going down, they have to do something. And you know, honestly, I do like IM's composition, but SK Telecom is clearly a vastly superior team.
Let's take a step back. They have broken the base twice over against triple wave clear champions. MaRin's getting a bit cute, looking for an engage.
Their Apple already on the front side, just blown up by Bang. MaRin takes a bit of a tour under the turrets, and he'll pay for that with his life. Easyhoon and the rest still focusing down that inhibitor. They get it in the end, creating some zones with the Sand Soldiers. And they'll just back off after losing MaRin.
And IM can't even start to clear the minions that are crashing onto their inhibitor. There's a re-engage. Bang takes out TusiN. Actually, Easyhoon picks up the kill credit. And of course, what's the big reason for that, Monty? No blue buff.
No blue buff, and also just not enough time being able to be in lane and farming.
When you're playing the objective game, in this situation, it's only engage. And will we see, in fact, the engage is from Easyhoon.
And there's the equalizer, just heard it in right there. Bang with the rockets around the side. Easyhoon gets the kill onto Galio, but what a setup right there. Basically just corralling everybody in with the equalizer for the quick kill.
The super minions come through. SKT, Bang and Wolf are pretty low. They actually use their heal just for a bit of extra health. They want to end the game now.
They do. They keep pushing forward. Roar easily poked off the Nexus. MaRin and Easyhoon just providing that zone presence around the side, trying to keep people in the fountain.
This is definitely a you shall not pass situation.
IM prison in their own fountain.
purgatory, it feels like, in this particular game.
Yeah. Oh my. Goodbye, IgNar. Oh, actually gets hit by the Chain of Corruption right there. There's an equalizer, but Frozen going to get dunked by the Wolf Bang combination on top of that equalizer. Thought they might be able to make a play right there to follow up, but they were wrong, and now
2 waves of super minions going to crash in.
Yeah, that's going to be it. SK Telecom just looking absolutely stellar this game. What a performance, what a closure to this game, even though IM had some shots. Bang just going to pop the QSS right there. No really harm coming from the Glacial Prison, and that's it. Focused out onto the Nexus. Apple ults, but no one gets into the fountain. And that's GG. SK Telecom goes up 1-0.
A very one-sided 30-minute game, but for 10 minutes it was fairly even until